to the 35 now as they come up on 1st and 10. First carry for DeAndre Swift. And just no chance of turning the corner. He can only get back to the line of scrimmage. 2nd and 10 coming up.
Hey, look at this Baltimore defense.
Into this game, they're ranked number 22 in the NFL against the pass, Charles.
And even though that's not the greatest ranking in the world, one thing you can say, they get after the quarterback. They're in the top 10 in the league in sacks.
Darnold.
And this is taken in by Darnell Mooney.
And he'll be out of bounds just shy of the 40. 22 yards on the catch and run, a 1st down.
Partner, they're locked in man coverage out left, and they end up running a crossing route. Rounded it a little bit more than a slant. He's just going to angle himself towards the right side of the field, and that's very difficult for the defender. The shot.
Trying to find Cup, but it's intercepted. Kyle Hamilton picks it, and the Ravens are going to take over once again with a football at their own 20-yard line.
Now the Seahawks are going to take a timeout here on defense. They'll have 2 remaining as we step aside here in this 1st quarter. Jackson and the Ravens come up now 1st and 10 at the 20.
Now a run. Here's the 1st-round pick from April's draft.
He'll get about 3 as he's taken down at the 23.
And hold on here, because on that last run, it looks like we have a player who was shaken up. While they come out and take a look at him, we will step aside for just a moment.
Now 2nd and 7 from the 23. Play action. It's Jackson.
Now he's going to step up and run.
And he'll be brought down right at the 30 here. Lamar Jackson, such a threat with those legs, able to improvise and get the 1st.
The Ravens had 0-1 on the year following the loss in the opener. Charles, they were losers last time out. What do you think they need to do differently here?
Well, I don't think it needs to be as drastic as burning up last week's game tape or not watching it, but the attitude has to be what's done is done. Let's move on. Put that one behind them, galvanize themselves, and go forward and get a win in this one.
And he's going to have a Ravens 1st down as he's able to get this up past the 40.
That's a very nice game there, a confidence-building run. Love the execution up front, and the way you press the hole, absolutely perfect.
They go play action now. Jackson. And that is incomplete. He couldn't hold on through the contact. Brings up 2nd down.
2nd and 10.
Now it's Jackson. Oh, he's got a man wide open, complete. And that'll wind up moving the chains again as the tackle's going to be made at the Seahawks 37.
Well, the first drive here and the first time that we've called the big tight end's name, but I can assure you this, Charles, it won't be the last.
No, it won't, because when he gets going, now it opens up opportunities on the perimeter because that'll draw the defense towards him in the middle of the field. Now your wide receivers are getting involved as this game goes on.
Off the play fake, here's Jackson. He'll rifle this one deep right side. It's incomplete. Took a shot, couldn't connect.
When you talk about this Seahawk defense,
and they find themselves just outside the top 10 in the league against the pass, currently bringing up the number 11 spot.
And since this is such a good unit of covering passes downfield, I think that last play is typical of what we might see. A lot of short passes, see if they can generate some run after the catch, but nothing doing on that one.
And he is going to lose yardage here. A long way to go here on 3rd down for the 8th play of the drive.
At the 39-yard line.
To throw is Jackson.
pass taken in by his big tight end.
And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5.
1st and goal, a chance to convert that early turnover into points.
Now Allen. And he goes back
on this one, losing yardage to the 7. A loss of 2 there, second down.
With his size, he's a tough man to bring down, but they do a nice job there stopping his progress and not allowing him to get back to the line of scrimmage.
No, we take.
Here's Jackson. Now he'll tuck this and run. And he'll be hit as he releases it, and that'll fall incomplete.
It hasn't been a real good start to this game from a defensive perspective, but now after the incompletion on second down, things may be changing. If they can come up with one more play, they might be able to get out of it with just a field goal attempt.
A big play forthcoming. Here's 3rd and goal. Now a timeout called for by the defense. And that's their second charge timeout here in this first quarter. They're down to 1 remaining. This has been a long drive. You got to figure a field goal would be a letdown. Can they convert now on 3rd and goal? Jackson now. Got a man, it's caught for a Ravens touchdown. Jaden Higgins, his second touchdown on the season. And the Ravens use the early turnover to get on the board first here in this one. Extra point right down the middle. And that makes the score 7-0.
Seahawks, nothing. Tyler Luke to kick off for Baltimore.
Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away.
The Seahawks take over 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. They threw an interception the first time they had the football, wound up leading to a touchdown the other way. How do you approach drive number 2?
Going back to your game plan coming in, everyone has matchups that they like better than others, where they think they have an advantage. Dial up some of those plays. Try and go to those spots and get your offense moving.
Now it's Darnold. Got a man, and he hits him in stride. He'll get only 3 there, so it leaves him with a 3rd and 7 ahead.
Well, offensively, that's the mismatch that you want. You want to force a linebacker to try and cover your back out of the backfield, out in some open space. The linebackers nowadays, they run like backs, and they take a lot of pride in covering. What a nice play he made there in the open field.
Oh, he had him. He was open, but he couldn't get it to him. It's incomplete. On 4th down, ready to punt, Michael Dixon. And just a single punt for him in the loss last week as he sends this one away. Taking it about the 16. So a good punt, but a solid 12-yard return. And the Ravens, they'll take over. The Raven offense set at the line for this next drive. They've got a 7-0 lead in the football as well as they start out 1st and 10. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And now the rookie's free. Inside the 20. And all the way in for a Ravens touchdown. A great play there with his first career NFL touchdown. And the Ravens are able to strike quickly to add on to their lead. Point after, right down the middle. And that'll make the score 14-0.
Ravens 14, Seahawks nothing. Tyler Luke to kick off for
Now after the touchdown, Luke back out to kick this one away. And they will not get a chance to return this one as it's through the end zone for a touchback.
at their own 35-yard line.
Coming to the line here to begin their next drive, the Seahawks offense. They've been outplayed early, no question. Down 14-0 already as they come up 1st and 10. And he'll be taken down, but not before he works it past the 50. First play of the drive, a success, 19 yards. To throw is Darnold. Oh, he was hit as he threw it there, and that one winds up incomplete.
I think he's got to be careful not to force anything into coverage right there. There weren't really any throwing lanes, but the best part for him, he's got 2nd and 3rd down to fall back on.
And just 1 tick to go, so this will obviously be the final play of this first quarter. He'll get this complete to Cooper Kupp. And he's going to be taken down with the first down at the Ravens' 34-yard line. Seahawk football here to start quarter number 2. This offense finding its legs now. Here's another 1st and 10. Back to throw, Darnold. And this is taken in at the 5. And he gets it all the way down inside the 10 and mark him at the 5.
That's another Seahawks first down. 1st and goal. Seattle.
And Darnold's going to change the play. Back to throw again. End zone caught. Touchdown, Seattle. Cooper Kupp from 4 yards out. And the Seahawks have got it back to within a score. The PAT good. It would draw him closer, but hold on just a second. A flag is down on the field. And that flag accepted.
Michael Dixon to kick off for Seattle.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And this one over the back line of the end zone. Well, they definitely don't want to give him a shot at returning it. That's obvious. So the ball will come out to the 30. Baltimore with good starting field position as they come up 1st and 10 at their 35-yard line. They'll start this drive out on the ground. And boy, showing how tough he can be to bring down, just fighting his way forward to pick up 7 yards.
8 yards on the pickup. Brings up 2nd and 2.
Play action. Now Jackson. Now he'll dump it underneath to his running back, complete. And they'll get him down as he's inside the 40. 19 yards there on the catch and run. Back-to-back good plays have them on the move on 1st down. From the gun, Jackson. And he'll toss this one incomplete. Seeing no options and throws it away.
I like his awareness in the pocket there. Nowhere to go with the football. So instead of forcing it to the sideline, he's going to put this one into the harbor and live to fight another down without getting wet.
They go play action with Jackson. Now a run here off the RPO. He'll keep it. And he's just going to get rid of this thing. To no one here. He throws it away. And now it's 3rd. Now they face a 3rd and 10 after back-to-back incompletions. Jackson will throw again. Quick hitter here. It's complete. And the play goes nowhere. Losing yardage back near the 40 at the 39.
Tyler Luke on for the field goal. A 56-yard attempt.
And his kick is good. He got every bit of that one as it's good from 56 yards out. And they will move up by 10 now, 17-7. So that one on target, and it adds to this first half lead.
And maybe we're too early to worry too much about 1-score lead, 2-score lead, etc. But this is where you kind of start banking those points that come in helpful later on.
And that is over the back line of the end zone. It's a touchback, and they'll bring this out to the 35-yard line. Here's the Seattle offense ready to get this drive underway. They find themselves down 17-7 as they start this drive 1st and 10. It's a short one here, complete to the tight end. And he slips up past the 45 before being tackled. Here's Darnold. Wide open receiver complete. And he'll be touched down in the end, but a big play on that one.
That was good protection there. No, that was great protection there because it allowed him to lock in on his receiver. Although I think he was looking for his tight end on the corner route all the way. Nice connection there for a really nice gain.
Darnold now to throw. They'll get this complete to the tight end burner. So from the 17 now, here's a 1st and 10. Now they'll change things up. Here's Darnold. This will be caught just inside the 10. And he's going to be taken down with a marker on the field. So let's see about the call. So the illegal forward pass also costs him a down, and now it's 2nd and long. Now Darnold.